Hello, Ham Radio 3.0. It's Mark, 2B1CQ. I thought I'd go through something and show you. This is a Moobug wiki information on SIP services for the amateur radio community. And the article has been written by an operator, Dave M7TLB. Basically actually go through all the information you need to understand what SIP is, and obviously VoIP, which is Voice over Internet Protocol. And it basically lists what we actually do on the system, because basically you use an internet phone, and SIP is part of the firmware software on the phone. And if you scroll on down, it'll basically tell you what you can actually do. On a couple of occasions there's me there, 2E1CQ, because we're basically on the same network. We can directly call each other. What phones you can actually use, that's just one example. You've got the side console to your right. Those colours can change from solid, amber, red or green to a flashing red, amber or green on the side console. The green on the phone basically means that the phone is on standby. And of course it would work on a cell phone app like Groundwire, and information there for you as regards to micro SRP for Windows. Roughly, you basically can call other phones, and well, no you can't, because it's basically connected to the internet and you can only dial the services available on a network. So say for an example, I wanted to call the Extended Freedom service. You dial into their 2195 All-Star node. You just basically dial 25005 from hams over IP, and that will get you into their network. And it's exactly the same. Well, Extended Freedom has a VoIP network, and if you open up that line and dial 2195, that will get you into their network. And on hams over IP, we have many connections like this, but this is an example where you can dial 35002, as it says on there, and that will get you into the Digital Voice New Zealand that basically hold a net every Saturday morning. And on the phone network, because many people will say to you, well, if it's on a phone, it's not actually radio. Well, technically it's not, because it's a phone, but you're using it as a radio because you're connected to the radio network. And for you to PTT initially on a telephone, you need to press the star key 99 on the keyboard. To key up, PTT. To stop talking or to unkey, you actually press the pound key on the keypad. You just treat it like a normal radio. Generally, you would have to wait a couple of seconds when somebody's handing ending their QSO and it's over to yourself. You will give it a 2 or 3 second or even a 4 second gap before you press the star key and 99 on the keypad, because that resets all the network. It can be a multi-mode network, so some connections doesn't just have All-Star, it has DMR, it has D-Star, it has Peanut, it has YSF. So all those connections need to reset, so that's the reason why there's a slight delay on it, or when you want to PTT. This is for amateur radio operators only. You do need a valid amateur radio license, because these All-Star connections do gate back out into All-Star gateways. They are on 2 meters or 70 SEMS on ordinary radio, analog. So you can have a cheap Quansan K5 if you're in range of this gateway and you can access it. You can talk all around the world through that gateway and onto an All-Star system. There at the bottom, well, not quite at the bottom, there's the information in regards to the SIP services available, all free to join. Move across, they do have a Discord community. They do have a phone book available. They do have a help desk. The top one does, which is hams over IP. They do have a wiki. What's on the wiki is on one of my previous videos. Help desk is where you create an account and you go back into it and you can create an extension. Or if you've got an All-Star node and you've got an All-Star gateway, you can have a link from us, a bridge from us, I like to call it. So you can attract more users that don't necessarily live in the area of your gateway. And obviously underneath you've got Andreas M7TLB has put together a draft of some YouTube videos, as well as myself, on this type of service. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube videos. Ham Radio 3.0. Please like and subscribe. 73s.